Hey boos, in this video, I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Cause I'm a boss. Oh, hell no.
I act like I'm grossed out by children because of how badly I desired to have a family of my own. Even just saying that makes me feel gross because it makes me feel soft. It makes me feel vulnerable. It makes me feel seen for who I really am, and I don't like that. I thought if I suppressed these feelings deep enough, I could convince myself that I didn't need a family. Being married and having a family is the biggest dream of mine. All these years, I've always just been like, why try? Because if I don't try, then it lessens the disappointment if I don't get what I want. My biggest fear, stepping into my femininity. A little more complex than it sounds. And it's a little problematic when the things that I want require me to step into my femininity. Femininity. Hope I can say that right the whole video. Why am I afraid to step into my femininity? I don't want to let go of the illusion of control. I see control equivalent to power. I see women who play the traditional role as weak and lesser. In my mind, I believe being an independent woman allows me to hold on to the illusion of control. Let me just pause. This is just a stream of consciousness I just wrote. I mean, it's, yeah. I just let it flow. Like, let's just flow with it. I am terrified to let go and free fall. I have opened up to the wrong people, and clinging to the independent bad facade makes me feel safer. When you've had to do everything on your own, who needs anyone? Who needs a man? Men are a liability. Men have hurt and betrayed me. My rough exterior is for my protection. You see me breathing as I'm just let it go. There you go. Get it out. My rough exterior scares people away. And that's what I want. Because being alone is easier than having to open up. I saw my mom get mistreated by men constantly. And I never wanted to be like that. I think if I'm independent in every area of my life, it increases my value as a woman, being able to provide. That's what I have believed. I have believed that money gives me power and power gives me control. I have abused my power by attempting to control people with what I'm able to do for them financially. If I can do things for you that you are unable to do for yourself, that makes me powerful. And with that power, gives me more control. And that control increases my value. Nobody can hurt me if I hold on to this power.
Hi guys, it's Yoni and I'm back with another video. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about Brittany Renner. Everyone online is painting her out to be this villain, but for whatever reason, since day one, I have been calling it and I've been saying there is more to this story that meets the eye. And the reason is because we're seeing a woman who is suppressing her emotions when it comes to the public. She's not really giving details about what actually caused the breakup with her and PJ Washington. And we clearly see PJ Washington making the same choice in women based off of perception, I will say, because we don't know these women, right? But it seems he doesn't mind to date women that want him for his money. So maybe the women are not the problem here. Maybe it is actually the man. And to be honest, I've been saying this since day one. It just made more sense for Brittany Renner to stay with PJ Washington. I mean, the girl was engaged, than to just separate from him, break up with him, and just have his baby. I mean, she could have really came out on top if she stayed with him. So I really want to know, what was the reason? Like, why did they break up? But let's go ahead and take a look at some videos that she has posted that a lot of your favorite blogs are not posting, because it doesn't paint the narrative that she's this gold digger. And when I was looking into this story originally, when I made my first video, that's when I discovered that they were never married. And these headlines that you guys see with blogs are just being messy and spreading false information, because in the state of North Carolina, you have to be separated for a full year before a judge would even consider you for divorce. And then lastly, PJ Washington also denied the rumors that he was paying child support. So all the information that is surfacing on the internet about this girl is just false. She was never married to this man and she never filed for child support. So all of what we're seeing within these blogs with these misleading headlines are just false. This video is sponsored by Kriyya Hair, and they sent me this 5x5 HD transparent body wave wig. It is 28 inches long and it's 180% density. Now I'm going to go ahead and install this lace closure wig on camera with you guys, and then I'm going to get back to my commentary. All links will be provided down below, and I have discount codes where you can get an extra $8 off over orders that are $89, and I also have another discount code where you can get $12 off over orders for $149. So make sure you check the description box. But I absolutely love this hair. I love how transparent this lace closure wig is. It is bomb. The lace on this wig is phenomenal. The hair on this wig is really nice, you guys. Like, it's really good quality. It has a very light, airy feel to it. It's not super heavy. So this is really good quality hair for an affordable price. So if you are interested, all links will be provided down below in the description box. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to style this hair on camera for you guys, and then I'll be back for the remainder of my commentary.
You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Good. Because I'm both. I don't have to choose. I thought you wanted me to be a little whore. No? Oh, that's no fun. I'm going to start calling people's opinions of me fan theories, because that's truly what they are. They are based in nothing but falsehood, projections, and judgment. Not too much creativity put into that. Now, I don't do apologies because I'm so not sorry. To regret anything I've done is to regret the awareness that I've gained. I don't like the sound of that.
Now, a lot of people are going to miss her message with this video because of her delivery. Okay, she has a very sarcastic way of dealing with trolls, and so she gives into it because she thinks that it's comical. It's like, why not laugh at my pain? That is the approach that I get from her. But I will say this, she's saying that things that she has done in her past, she is not regretful for those things because they taught her a lot. They offered her some type of spiritual growth. And so because of that, she refuses to apologize for the things that she has done in her past, which I feel everyone should have that approach within their life. But let's continue.
If it taught me something, it made me better. So why do I have to pacify a man to make you feel better? Because the difference between me and you is that I have more courage in my big toe than you do in your whole entire body. And anything that I say, just telling the truth, anything I say that scares someone off, I'm glad. Because that's one less coward to waste my fucking time. Bye-bye. I stand on everything I said. I stand on everything I did. And if it doesn't work for you, then you don't work for me. Because I don't know lie. Who are you? You only lie when you're afraid. Who are you to me? What's crazy is there's a lot of y'all in relationships that are fucking miserable. And the only reason you're still in a relationship is because you tolerated being cheated on and mistreated.
Now, sis, did you catch that? She done brought up cheating, people staying in relationships but miserable. So is this why she left? She got the same black man that black women get. And I find it very interesting that the collective of black men and just men in general are trying to paint her out to be the villain in order to save their own image when it comes to the public's eye. And I also find it interesting that people want to hold her to who she used to be, including myself. Yo, I did it too. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta keep it real. But I had not seen recent content from her. I had not been on her Instagram. I don't follow this girl, so I didn't know. So the only perception that I had of her was from 2012. But once I started doing research, I'm like, wow, this girl has really changed. She's not the same person. And why is it that men can go around being players in their early 20s, in their early adult life, right? And they go through their little, whatever, dark night of the soul, right? They find themselves just like she did. And then they change. People joke about who they used to be and how they used to run all of this game. They even joke about nicknames that people used to call them, they little homeboys and stuff. But when a woman does it, she's held to that perception of who she used to be until the day that she dies. It's very interesting how all of this is playing out. But I don't think she's the villain here.
Let's get into it. A lot of you don't have the courage to leave something that's comfortable, something that looks good, because the unknown terrifies you. I was there once, so it's no judgment. The right people will gravitate towards you, and it's just better to own your truth and see who's meant to be around. Because, sweetie, this ship is sailing. So if you want to jump overboard, if you want to steer clear, please leave me the fuck alone. I
do not have time to waste. And I'm not like these other bitches that will just accept your crumbs. I need the whole loaf. The whole motherfucking thing. And if that makes me the wicked witch of the ground, then I'll be that. Start a documentary. Call it Surviving Brittany Renner. I want to fund it.
Is Brittany Renner truly the villain here? Now, she admitted in the intro part of this video that she always wanted a family. She wanted the family life, but she was too proud to admit it out of fear that she would be let down. But after tapping into her femininity and going on a healing journey, she went through a spiritual transformation. And with the result of that, she decided to be more vulnerable and more honest within her relationships.
Because, a lot of people were, really upset at her, saying that she used PJ Washington. She set him up. She's 29. He's 22, 23, however old he is. And, that basically she used him, chewed him up and spit him out. She's a femme fatale. She's a black widow, all this foolishness. Anyways, let me go ahead and read to you what my sister said on Instagram, February 26th of 2021. As I reflect on my 29th birthday today, I think of all the content I shared on Instagram since I made my account back in 2012. When I watch old videos of myself, I cringe, laugh at overly blurred ass pictures from when I first learned how to Facetune, and quite frankly, am in awe at all the desperate attention seeking I felt I needed to do for validation. For the record, she deleted this before I finished reading it. She deleted this. Whether you started following me because my page was your fat material or could relate to what I was saying in videos, I have let it all hang out literally, figuratively, proudly, in a very public way. I spoke from the awareness I had then and have healed the parts of me that look to be understood. I took up space. I speak my mother blanking mind and find joy in evolving each day as there is much to learn. I've always been enough. I just needed to believe that for myself. If you tweeted something incredibly off the wall or ended up doing something you said you'd never do, you're allowed to change your mind. Don't let strangers behind a phone or people you encounter daily try to convince you that you can't wake up one day and want better for your life. Each birthday, I'm always like, quote, this will be my best year yet, laughing out loud, out loud, out loud. Yes, B word. But these days, I'm happily present in the uncertainty of every now moment, as every now is creating your forever. This Pisces loves herself and her Virgo man. I'm so thankful.
How do you get a man to respect you even if you have a past? How do you do it? You're unapologetically you and you're comfortable in your own skin. How do you get so much confidence and courage? First things first, I am not defined by my past. A man does not validate me. I validate me. Let's be clear on that. I don't get too high or too low about anyone's opinion outside of mine. If I wouldn't take advice from you, then your opinion holds no weight over here. Somebody cares about your opinion somewhere, but not me, not here, okay? When people do offer their opinions, I am always sure to take into consideration their awareness or lack of. I also understand that a person could speak with so much conviction that it sounds like it's true. Like the way that they're putting it, they can't be lying about what they're saying. But just because it sounds true, someone is speaking maybe from a good place, doesn't make it true. Your feelings ain't facts. You don't know me like I know me. At any point in time, I am allowed to change my mind. Nobody's permission is required. So even if people are wanting to keep me in this box they have me confined in, it is still up to me and my choice what I want to do. If I want to stay there or if I have bigger plans for myself. But either way, there is not anyone's approval that's needed. I speak very openly about a lot of things that have just gone on in my life, and I have been greatly judged for my truth. It's funny because I am judged for things that people do in private or wish they could do. I'm for the streets because I've moved on from relationships. I'm not wife material because I've had sex with men. But the funny thing about that is I could become a nun tomorrow. And do you know what people would still comment under my post? You're still a thought. Your honus can't be deleted. There's really no winning with stupid people, and they will beat you with experience, honey, every single time. I am not a bad girl that's trying to be good now. I've learned along the way that I don't have to identify with any labels that don't resonate with me. I don't even have to label me going through what I've gone through. I don't have to say I went through a hoe phase. I don't have to speak down on myself for simply learning. When people have tried to degrade me for my truth, every single time I stood tall in it, all 10 in it. You can't use my truth against me. I've accepted it. You didn't just find out. I told you. I own it. There are people who are in loveless relationships, cheating on their partner. I mean, just getting ran. Guys thing with ass, tits in a hole. And people living double lives in secrecy. And those same people are the ones who have the audacity to speak on me and my. Now, how does that work?
Hey y'all! Hi. It's officially stepdaddy season. Yeah, what up? I got the car seat in the back. Let's go to the park. Don't let your baby mama or your baby daddy block your blessings. I know in theory it sounds good keeping the same person to have kids with, but that's insanity as well. So if it doesn't work out with them, it'll work out with someone else. Okay? It just will. That's how that goes. And trust me, I know it's ghetto. It is so ghetto being a baby mama, and thinking about multiple baby daddies is scary. But, me and my baby gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. So we're moving forward, onward, upward, okay? I know a lot of you are skeptical about talking to people with children, but I can assure you, the baby mamas now, today, we don't give a damn. You can have them. I have exited the rat race. I am not a threat. I want you to be around for a long time, not a good time. You can hold my son, put him on your story. I trust his judgment. I really do. I really, really do. I just want you guys to be happy. I swear I do. Now, I'm not a threat, but you know, I can't speak for the other hoes that you don't know about. You know, maybe odds ever be in your favor. But I am here for it, okay? Like, people move on. Save the, you should have got the ring first. It wasn't gonna work out anyways. It just wasn't gonna work out. Let's laugh together and let's raise this baby, you know? Ooh, it's ghetto. It's so fucking ghetto. In conclusion, stepdaddy season. Big aura, big lumber, big follow through need only apply.
In conclusion, we are starting to see a major pattern with non-Black women who choose to date Black men. They are starting to become the new face of single motherhood and baby mama culture. So it wasn't too long ago where it hit the blogs that Jason Derulo split from his girlfriend after she gave birth to their son. And then, of course, we have PJ Washington and Brittany Renner, where they announced their split after she gave birth to their son. So we're seeing a pattern here with Black men once again dating out and causing more drama and trauma within these single mother homes. And it really seems like Brittany Renner is not really happy with the fact that she is a single mother. She is a baby mama. She seems really irritated about that, because now she keeps labeling herself ghetto, or her situation is just so ghetto, and she just seems really bitter and hurt by it. And I think she's going through a healing journey right now. She's dealing with postpartum, she just gave birth, and she's just not happy with her current situation. So, you know, the blogs were running with the fact that she was married to this man and she divorced this man. They ran with the fact that she was asking for $200K a month in child support, which it was all fake. It was fake news. It was rumors, and she never asked for any of that. So she decided to walk away from the relationship with PJ Washington. That is something that I have gathered with the information that I presented to you today. And I really felt like she just chose herself. She didn't want to be in a situation. She didn't want to stay in a situation where she wasn't being respected as a woman within her relationship. And most likely this is why we're seeing PJ Washington flaunt a new woman so soon after she gave birth. So that's all that I have regarding this video. Of course, I would love your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. And if you're new here, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you are notified for when I upload. This is Real Talk with Yoni, where we keep it real so we can heal. And I will see you guys in my next video.